I stood there in the middle of the living room, the vacant house I'm photographing, taking a look around, planning my shots, taking inventory of the features I need to capture this home and show it at its finest. I walk into the kitchen and think, damn, look at this marble. As I run my hand across the counter, admiring the striations in the stone, picturing all the things I would cook here. Whoa, that's a cool light fixture. I wonder if it has dimmable bulbs. Wouldn't that be nice to read my books under? I head back to the living room and I place my backpack on the ground and I start unfolding my tripod. I'm standing there alone, but you're on my mind. I find myself starting to daydream. What if I wasn't alone in this room? What if it was you and I walking through that door, a fresh set of keys, the metal edges still sharp, in hand, the smell of freshly mopped floors and the daylight shining through the windows that go floor to ceiling. The smiles on our faces, full of giddy excitement as you wrap your arm around my waist gently, pulling me in for a hug while you trace the top of my cheekbone with your thumb. Burying the rest of your fingers in my hair, smiling softly as you look into my eyes and say, "Can you believe this is ours? Ours, yours, and mine." I shake my head and I brush the tip of my nose against yours, while the grip of my hand on the back of your neck tightens just a little, giving that I can't get close enough to you kind of squeeze, the way we do when we enjoy the little moments together. Present, fully, only focused on each other, the world behind us, fuzzy. You grab my hand and take a step back, hold my hand and lift it up, prompting me to do a little spin and inviting me to dance with you. I spin under your arm, and when I'm facing you again, I take a small step forward and dance with you the way I only do when I'm with you. Whoa! Screams a little voice from the corner of my mind. I groan and throw my head back, turn around, and start walking back towards my camera. I'm working. It's just a daydream. Focus, girl, focus. The voice of reason emerges from her corner and promptly takes her seat in the front of my mind, sits there with her legs and her arms crossed. I lost it. And that, haven't we talked about this before, look on her face? You know, the look that isn't quite disappointed, but definitely is exasperated, accompanied by the tiniest of eye rolls and a little sigh at the thought of having to talk about this again. She chimes in, "Girl, bring yourself back to reality. You're doing it again. You're standing there daydreaming about all the things that'll probably never happen, and all you're gonna do is hurt your own feelings. You're good at that, you know. You live with your head in the clouds. What are you trying to escape from?" Fuck. She's right. I don't want her to be, but she is. That smart little bitch and her goddamn logic and reasoning coming in here like the bully kid who kicks over the other kid's blocks that they just stacked up all neat and nice, thinking, wow, that's kind of cool. I like that. She knocks them over. But she's right. We're just friends, and that's all we can be. I'm just hurting my own feelings, and for what? Could it be that this daydream is coming from some hidden or repressed feelings I haven't let myself feel for him? Because we're just friends, and I know that's all it can be. It's all it ever will be. It's not the right time. So I won't let myself want that. I can't allow myself to want that. Maybe I'm simply just daydreaming because it's the only way I can keep the hope that I will ever find that kind of love and adoration. The hope that someday, sorry, I can't, I lost it. Okay, wait. Maybe it's just that this daydream is the only way I can actually keep that hope alive. And he's the one my mind chose to fill that role because we had just spoken on the phone a few minutes ago, and he's fresh on my mind. I mean, he is quite dreamy, you know. Those bright eyes and charming smile, so easy to dream about. How couldn't I? Who wouldn't? Those arms and shirt, they look so good in the dress shirts. But yeah, it's probably just a daydream. So girl, get out of your head and out of the clouds and get back to work. It's just a daydream. You're just friends, and you know that's all it can be. He is certainly not daydreaming about you, So stop hurting your own feelings and breaking your own heart. It's just a daydream. But my God, how I wish it wasn't. What if someday it isn't? Maybe someday real life will play out the way my daydreams do. When's my next appointment again?